guys? It's your boy the Kryptonian Saiyan bringing you a review for One Piece chapter 262. Very unexpected chapter, man. I gotta put my hands on my hips for this one. Holy shit. Was not expecting Chopper of all people. That's right, I gotta talk in a low voice because you gotta be like, oh, Chopper's fighting by himself? Like, what? Was not expecting this. This is a nice little treat right here, man. Like, we know Chopper's got some combat abilities because he fought alongside Usopp, okay? But I wasn't expecting Chopper to take out one of the Vassals, man. Good job, Chopper. Good job. Like, good job. I thought this was going to be one of those gag chapters, okay? Like, it's like Chopper's calling this dude an idiot. Like, where they do that at, okay? Like, literally, I'm like, okay, this is going to be one of those chapters. I'm going to laugh. I'm not going to have a lot to go over. I'm going to be looking for deeper things to do the review on. And that's not actually the case with this chapter. So, once again, Oda uses humor, you know, kind of really reminds me of what goes on in Dragon Ball. Like, it's more of a gag manga with a lot of fighting. And you can see, like, there's gags in this where it's just like Chopper's looking like his eyes are rolled back. And you have shit. What's the name? I don't want to pronounce it wrong. Gedatsu, where you have it where he is saying like, oh, he must have a power to turn himself invisible. And it's like, no, you idiot, you rolled your eyes in the back of your head. And then there's this one where he's just like, yeah, I have this power to make the swamp, and he's actually sinking it in himself. And when he flies up into the air, right, he's actually using one of the dials. And now once again, it's foreshadowing. It lets you know, like, oh, if Chopper takes out his feet, he can't really fly. The pressure is going to throw him off, give Chopper a chance to open up. I like how Oda just planted all those seeds in there, and then he allowed you to actually watch it unfold all in the same chapter. But it's small stuff you wouldn't catch otherwise if he didn't have that panel in there where Chopper is grabbing onto his foot after he uses the scope ability to find a weakness. And it's a little small, so when I read that, I immediately thought back to what we saw earlier. Like, this is very good stuff right here. Oda, this was one of those chapters because Chopper is not the combat type, and because we hadn't really seen him fight a lot, you don't really look for small, subtle things when Chopper fights. Like I'll do like with Zoro and Luffy and Sanji. I'll just look for small stuff that might come into play because I'm so accustomed to that stuff usually having some type of impact later on. Kind of like how Luffy is using the blood. And I was like, oh, okay, I see what Oda's doing here. Mixing in the whole sand and water properties and just stuff like that, man. So I like this aspect of it. But the other thing is the gags. I think my favorite one, and that's going to be my question for you guys. What was your favorite funny moment in this chapter? I think my favorite one is where Gedatsu is basically thinking his response to Chopper's words in his head. Because even when I was reading, I'm like, wait, is this a mistake? And sure enough, it wasn't. And so, like I said, I had to catch myself. This was one of those chapters where it's like I'm going into gear and I got it worked up, getting ready to put it in the overdrive gear and just kind of cruise on, right? So I'm like, oh, okay, I see where this is going. Fifth gear, I'm good. And then it's like, what? Uh-oh, got downshift. Like, Oda just threw me one. You know, I gotta get back. Like, so I like what's going on here, okay? I like what's going on. You know, Oda, at different points you're having to work your way back through the different gears. So I like the storytelling decisions in this. In particular, I like how Chopper, when he tries to get away, he can't really get away. And when the swamp booger is fired, we find out it has the lightness of a cloud and yet the density of an actual swamp. And Chopper does something I found very interesting. The doctor side of him comes out where Chopper ends up transforming and he hits the swamp cloud hard enough where he gets everything off of the guy that Gedatsu ended up hitting, his servant. And one of the things that happens after the fact, he's like, we need to team up. Like, we're teaming up. I like you. And right away, Gedatsu uses the jet punch, knocks him out, and Chopper takes the opportunity to just run his ass along. That's what I mean. Like, as soon as I feel like, oh, Oda is throwing me a bone, not the case at all. Oda used that as an opportunity to troll my ass, man. Very good. Like I said, this reminds me of Dragon Ball so much because Akira Toriyama used to do this stuff all the time. Have you expecting one thing and then just do an absolute other thing, like just shit that you wouldn't expect. Like, so I like this. This is good. This is really, really good. Really good. So overall, pretty good chapter, guys. Again, my chapter question for you also is, what is your favorite funny moment in this? You know, I will say this, like the whole thing of using the scope and how Chopper even says, just give me something that won't kill him. Like, it just shows you, like, Chopper is a really good guy at heart, man. Like, Chopper's a fucking sweetheart, okay? Chopper's a sweetheart. So I like what I saw on that, man. But like that hit that he landed on his ass, one-shotting him. I really got to rethink my scalings now because I had Chopper down at the bottom. I actually had Chopper as the weakest member of the crew, okay? Like if I had to rank all the Straw Hats all together, I had Chopper as the weakest because like he's just the medic, right? He's the Hinata of the group. Like you don't expect anything. This dude is fucking useless. That's what I was thinking. Glad to see I was wrong. But as always, or the Toshiro of the group. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, hit that like button, comment, rate, subscribe, share. My Bleach followers, we will know exactly what I meant with that Toshiro thing. But as always, thank you for watching. Have an awesome day, guys.